Hi girls, hereby you find your warm-up to prepare your body for the upcoming training stimulus, in this case the running specific program. So I want you to do, you can do this at home or on the field depending on your location where you're at. So the first step, I want you to hydrate with a big glass of water. And the first step of your warm-up is we're gonna do some strategies that will focus on like fluid dynamics. So we want to stimulate some circulation from specific joints or tissues of your body to prepare them better for upcoming training stimulus. So the fastest one that you can do, in my opinion, until so far, is I want you to go to an L position. So an L position means your left foot is forward, your heel is below your knee joint is below your hip, and toe is backwards. So you get like 2 times a 90-degree angle. I would like to call this an L position. So we're going to talk a lot of figures and positions, so it's easier for you to remember what kind of task I want you to do. So you're going to take your both hands, and I want you to go to your Achilles tendons, and I want you to rub it vigorously. So I want you to create heat. While creating heat for 10 seconds, I want you to elevate your heel from the ground as you create a big stretch also in the tendon. So when you create heat around the joint, there's going to go some extra fluid to it. So extra blood flow, nutrition, oxygen. So from the heel, Achilles tendon, I want you to go to the front part of your foot to rub it for 10 seconds with your hands. So for this video emphasis, I'm only going to do one side. Of course, you can alternate both. The side of your ankle joint, create heat. Then you go to the front part of your knee, at the patella tendon, sideways. So I'm going to take both hands in the front part of my knee and scrub it up and down, back and forward. And I want you to go to the front, to the back side of your knee joint. So where the hamstrings attach with the tendons on your knee, I want you to create friction there also for 10 seconds. Okay, then you're gonna switch sides. So rub and scrub from your ankle and your hip. And if you want to feel the difference, if you do one side or the other, you can do like for a squat and feel the difference from fluidity, from motion. Second exercise, I want you to activate some muscles that prepare your body for in motion. So we're going to activate your adductors, who will help your knee stabilize during motion. So you take your right hand, you put it on the inside of your left knee. I want you to press it for 3 seconds and then relax. Huge important, muscles do 2 things. They turn on and off, on and off. So when we are going to do some activation strategies during your warm-up or in season or in training, I always want you to remember this, on and off. So what I want to do with this, I take my hand, position on the inside of my knee. I'm going to press it for 3 seconds. I'm going to hold this down. Hold 3, 2, 1. I'm going to relax. Push against it. 3, 2, 1. We relax. Press it again. So I'll do this 3 repetitions. I want you to do 5. And I want you to switch sides. Same thing. Left hand, inside of your right knee. Press it for 3 seconds. And then you relax. Okay? Then we're going to mobilize the hips. So I want you to stay in the same positions, hands backwards. And we're going to flex and extend the hip. Look to my back foot. I want you to keep your toes on the ground or with your shoes on. Elbows straight. I want you to flex and extend your hips. 8 repetitions. So if I do 8, I switch sides. So from the fourth side, L position. I'm going to flex and extend the hip for 8 times. Small and controlled. And if I did 8 times this, I want you to go to this position. I want you to pre-position your feet a bit inwards, so you get a good stretch on the front part of your ankle. And I want you to take a step forward with your left foot, and we're going to slide your pelvis forward. So I want you to step, cross the arms, slide forward, and I want you to pull or push this knee and midline with your toes. So forward, see where it's comfortable for you to go back. You feel a good stretch on the front part of your ankle, and you switch sides. Backwards, contralateral. So I want you to cross your arms with the legs as forward. So again, 5 times each leg. And then from sideways, from front, I want you to go sideways to prepare your adductors. So I want you to pre-position your left foot forward by a big diagonal, and I want you to sit left backwards. So you're going to get a good stretch on the inside of your hip joint. Same 5 times. So you're going to slide your pelvis, cross your arms, and then the other one, I want you to rotate. So I'm going to rotate my right foot. My right foot is aligned with my left knee. I'm going to slide my pelvis to the right, go back, open turn, slide my pelvis to the left to prepare your adductors. So this is the next stretch. So we do front, L position, get up, front, side, turn. And I want you to go, of course, some adductor work. So left hand, left foot straight, hands forward, sit on your toes. And I want you to bring your pelvis backwards while I exhale. So again, 8 repetitions here. Breathe out. And then switch sides. So toes, or of course with the shocker shoes on. Right foot extend, hands forward, make yourself proud. Slide your pelvis backwards. So 8 times this position. Then, of course, we're going to stand up. We're going to do a leg load and lift with switch. So I want you to put your left foot forward, right foot is next to it. We call this your shadow foot. Your shadow foot means it stays on the inside of your foot. The support's on the ground. And I want you to sit backwards as if you would sit on an imaginary chair behind you. Look at the position of my pelvis, so ankles, knee, hip, bend. I'm still keeping this position. I'm going up, I'm going to switch. So from front side, left foot here, right foot shadow foot, ankle, knee, hip, bend. I come back out of the position, so I extend this leg, flex this leg, switch. And we alternate. Flex and extend, up, switch. Flex. You can cross your arms if you could, and then you're going to switch. Again, sit down, up, switch. I'm going to repeat this, the repetitions that I will mention. Up, switch. Okay, and last one, I want you to do some pogos. So I want you to imagine your Achilles tendon and your calf, they work on elastic energy as if you do like a pogo, so you can look it up. It's like a pogo stick that we play with when we were younger, or like as a child. We're going to do the same motions for your Achilles tendon. The more elastic your Achilles tendon is, the more resilient it is, the more energy it can store, which will help you a lot in movement efficiency during your linear speed training. So what I want you to do for 5 seconds, take your hands, and we're going to jump a bit, like small pogos for 5 seconds. Now I want you to go a bit higher. So I want your foot as least time as possible on the ground. And I want you to go up. Okay, then after a few times, I want you to go from a pogo to a forward step. When the foot hits the ground, ankle, knee, hip, bend to decelerate the motion. And I want you to push the ground backwards again to your pogo, then go with your right foot. So I want you to go 3 times. Left foot forward, right foot, sideways, and rotate. So, pogo, left foot forward, flex, push. So when your foot hits the ground, ankle, knee, hip, bend, you push the ground away. So I want you to decelerate and push back. Decelerate, push back. Okay, again, from forward, to backwards, to sideways. So foot hits the ground, ankle, knee, hip, bend. Push. Okay. So again, 3 left, 3 right. Last one. Rotate. So jump to always 3 o'clock. Jump forwards 9 o'clock. Okay. And then, if you want to end your warm up with something to stimulate your nervous system, I want you to do some body clapping. So you took both hands inside of your adductors, front side, back side of your knees, on your arms. And it stimulates your proprioception so your mind is ready prepared for intense exercise. Hope this